All right, so here we are, and I'll bet you thought you were going to tune in and see people going nuts, berserk, a lot of bad language. Let me tell you something right now. We're as calm and cool as can be. Why? Because we already know who we want cut. I want Corey Lemonier. I want him having to walk home after this game. I want Patton Boy to be told in no uncertain terms, if you have another game where you jump off sides and we get called for motion, you're fired. And also, let's go down the line and wonder what happened to Vance McDonald. I'm assuming, of course, that after a week off from concussion protocol, but maybe he lost a little bit and his timing was off. Balls bouncing off his chest and into the opposition's hands. These are all comical errors, or we say a comedy of errors. So we're going to talk about it today. We're going to remain calm about it. As a matter of fact, all we got first is Arya. Is it Arya? Come on in, guys. Let's talk it up.
I think I didn't like this game at all. I mean, I didn't like the past few games. I don't like Vance McDonald the day we drafted him. I think that his hands are like stone. Like literally, if you throw a little touch pass to him, he'll drop it. And Jeep Chris, he's not that good. I mean, he's not good at all. And I think Blaine Gabbert, I'm not too sure about him either. I mean, he kind of flunked the game for us, maybe, if you want to say that. And, I mean, I guess we can only hope for the draft. And Balky needs to go, too.
Yeah.
He needs to be fired.
Because you remember, Balky's the one who brought a lot of those guys in here. So, yeah.
I mean, he has his shiny moments, but he also has really, like I don't know what you want to call it, like, really bad drafting. Like, this year's draft, the past few years, they could have gotten one of the star talents. Like, they could have gotten Martavis Bryant, Eddie Lacy, Le'Veon Bell. Like, these guys are all stars, and he just passed up on them. So, yeah.
As a matter of fact, you know what, with that, who did we get instead? Do you remember? This is just like a trivia question.
No, I think we got, like, Jimmy Ward or something. I'm like, who? I haven't even heard one single good thing about this guy. He's like a quiet guy in the draft.
Okay, but wait a minute. In his defense, he looks a heck of a lot better than he did last year.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, he's starting to play like the real deal.
Yeah, I kind of like Ward. Just don't ask me about Corey Lemonier. That I will hold Trent Baalke responsible for that for the rest of my life. They should have cut him last year.
I didn't even know why they kept him. Like, he's not even that good. I feel like they have blind eyes. They can't even see how bad they are.
It's because Aldon Smith losing his mind. They had to keep him. He was going to be cut had it not been for Smith being Smith, and then we lose out, and then of course they got to keep Corey because otherwise we don't have enough players. We don't have enough edge rushers. So they
don't they have another one like Eli Harold or something?
They got Eli Harold. Okay, but they wanted 4. We got Eli Harold. Okay, you know about that. We got Aaron Lynch who didn't play today again. And we had 4 guys.
Well, I didn't hear you, but Tank Carradine's moving to edge rush, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. I mean, they're working on that. He's losing weight. I heard about that. I don't know how that's going though.
Yeah, I hope he
like
does.
Him better at edge rusher.
If he moves to edge rush, then we can cut Lemonier.
Oh,
for sure.
Listen, Lemonier is cut at the end of the season no matter what. Just draft somebody else. And apparently we're going to have top draft pick up Joey Bosa. And just go ahead and get him.
Get him. Or Jalen Smith. Him. Yeah. Those two. They're studs.
Yeah.
I'm calling it. Trent Baalke's going to draft 3 punters in the first 3 rounds.
A water boy and then a ball boy.
A water boy. Yeah. That'll be Trent's pick.
There might be some cheerleaders in that as well.
Yeah. We could get some good shit, like the Cowboys cheerleaders. We could get them looking like that, maybe. Yeah. Maybe they'll play harder.
And then we'll pay him like $5 million a year just to cheer.
Yeah, and cheerleaders are actually more valuable. At least they keep the fans in a good mood. If you were at that game today, sitting in that cold weather, how good of a mood are you in? Man, I want to drop kick some people, man. All right,
at that point, I'm going to talk.
Wait, I have one more thing to say.
All right, go ahead.
And then, if you didn't see, the whole stadium was empty. The whole, like, I literally saw that top row, and I've been to Levi Stadium before. That top row was literally empty. Nobody was there except I saw one couple just standing, and I think I saw somebody cry.
Yeah. And the guy, the vendor, walking through there to see if that one person wanted anything, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is sick. All right, bro.
All right, I'll see you later.
Next week, all right?
Bye.
Andre, man.
How's it going, bro?
Oh, it's bad, man. It's real bad. But you know what? Andre, if anybody has practice on how to lose, 49ers, Tennessee, Baltimore,
we're the GOATs.
Oh, we're the we're the GOATs. I'm stuck. Just everybody's got their jerseys on and put a big L on it, man. We'll walk around with this big L on your head all the time now.
Lose. I want Jeep Chris gone. I really want Corey Lemonier gone. What?
Who was that?
I don't know. I really want Corey Lemonier gone, and Bruce Ellington.
I agree.
And Eric Pears. Why is Eric Pears still playing? This is ridiculous.
This is one of the reasons why Tomsula is questionable as a coach. You can't train at least one of those other guys. They've got to have a little more potential than Eric Pears. It is not necessary. I think it's because of his salary. They insist on letting him play because we're paying you too much money to sit on the bench. So you got to play no matter how damaging you are to our offensive line. You are our offensive tackle.
Man, at that point, though, you might as well cut your losses and cut him off.
Cut him, right? Pay him and say, good night, get out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, really. Economics. Jed York probably said, well, I'm not in favor of that, guys. I mean, I've already paid him now, so I suggest you find a way to get him to work.
Also, there's rumors of York may sell the Niners.
But you notice how quiet that's become in the last couple of days.
It has been quiet, but maybe that's calm before the storm.
Okay. I'm open to that. Please say that's possible.
It is possible. Man, I really hope so.
But Andre, a new ownership, what's the first thing he's going to do, though? Is he going to get rid of Trent Baalke?
He's absolutely going to fire Trent Baalke.
Okay, and that means Tomsula and all his staff is gone. They're going to start over from scratch.
Yeah. Most likely, yeah. And listen, I'm okay with starting from scratch. As long as we keep, there's like 3 key players we keep, and that's like Joe Staley.
Yep.
Navarro Bowman.
Absolutely.
And Anquan Bolden and Carlos Hyde.
Yeah. And Hyde hadn't had a chance this year, so yeah. I got to keep Sean Braun,
really
man.
Nice.
I got to keep Sean though.
Really nice.
Sean is.
Why is Gaskins back on the field if Drone goes out?
Drone got hurt. He hurt his knee.
Okay, I understand he got hurt. Why was Gaskins the next man up?
Well, see, that's a mistake too. Cadet should have been thrown in immediately, right?
Cadet or Jarryd Hayne.
They didn't even bring Jarryd in. See, this is the problem. They wouldn't even activate Jarryd. And if Jarryd doesn't show up next week, I think we should all protest it. Because, come on, man. Those guys aren't doing anything. Give Jarryd some time to get some burn in, man. It doesn't make any difference now. We are so far out of the playoffs, it doesn't matter. Put him in.
Yeah, I know. But Tomsula has his, we gotta play like we're going to go to the Super Bowl mentality, I guess. I don't know.
Well, he gets to go to the Super Bowl because he's a coach, and I guess Jed York is going to allow all the staff to come in and watch the game.
Oh, they get to watch real football.
Yeah. It's going to be a teachable moment where they can learn how to coach a team. Andre, I just realized we got to go, man.
Sorry.
We got people hanging out waiting. Thanks for coming on, Andre. Always love to see you, man. Josh.
Hey, man. Happy Christmas.
Yeah, I know. We just a few days away from that. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
All our misery.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was talking to Andre and Arya before we actually got going here, and I suggested we just take a wrecking ball to the whole front office.
Wait till they get in there, though, and not until around 9:30 or 10 o'clock. I want them all in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be a start. And, I tell you, if Jed's mom doesn't say something or come in and get involved, everybody's going to hold her responsible. Somebody's got to take responsibility for what's going on in San Francisco right now. And it's not Jed, because Jed is too busy saying to the reporters, I'm sorry, I don't like to talk about football during the course of the season. Yeah, he makes that tweet 2 weeks ago in Chicago.
Yeah, fun win.
Yeah. That was so childish. And it had more to do with the fact that he was happy to see Adam Gase and Vic Fangio fail to beat his team. There was a little problem with him at the beginning of the season, and now he gets to come in and make that tweet. Now we're never going to hear from him again until the end of the season or beyond.
I reckon we should make a hashtag right here, right now. You know how we're looking for Quest for 6? Quest for 6 straight losses.
Yeah. Do we have that chance? Wait, how many? Are we at 4 losses in a row now? No, we beat Chicago.
We beat Chicago, so I think we're at 3 now.
Yeah, we quest for 5.
Quest for 5.
Because you know what? Here's something, Josh. People have been saying, and I'm always the kind of guy that I just like to win. It never crosses my mind to lose for draft picks. But right now, I'm getting to that point where I'm with the draft boys. I don't know. Next week I'll probably change my attitude. Oh, come on, man, let's beat Detroit. Oh, please, come on. But I don't know.
Yeah. We need to build a new offensive line before we do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the good offensive linemen are not available. Though they're so popular, offensive linemen are so in demand right now. If you don't get them in the first 4 or 5 picks, you got Laramie Tunsil, you got Ronnie Stanley from Notre Dame. Those are your 2 picks. After that, you're taking a chance. Maybe you got a guy that can work in the NFL and stop all pro defensive linemen coming at your man, or not. It may be or it may not. But I don't know what Trent's mindset is. But yeah, that's here or there. That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, well. Looks like you got more people coming in, mate. I better let you go.
Hey, thanks, Josh.
Cool, man.
All right, bro. See you next week, huh?
See ya.
I got the TRG. Come on in, bro.
There you go. All right, now I'm not coming here with any anger or anything, or not any,
We're used to it.
Season's over, That's period. Season's over, and that's it. I said that since we lost against, I think it was Seattle. We lost. Yeah, I said that since there.
What week was that? Was that week 6? No, that was week 9.
Yeah, that was week 9.
Yeah.
I've been saying that our season's over, and that's pretty much it for this team. I can't stress this enough. I want Jim Tomsula out. I don't want him coaching. Corey Lemonier, get out of here. Jarryd Hayne, I wish he would have come back, but not anymore. Especially the people that bought their jerseys, that just bought their jersey, and then they come home, and then they see that Jarryd Hayne has left the 49ers team. I'm like, come on, man. Wasted your money. I went back over there and returned it.
Wait, you bought a jersey and you took it back?
No, I was saying, like, if somebody did buy a jersey from Jarryd Hayne, and
okay, but the thing is, Jarryd is still on the team. That 38 is going to become probably valid soon, maybe even as early as next week. For sure, he's coming back next season, so that money's not completely lost. So
Yeah, he's not out of the team yet, but he got waived like 5 or 6 days ago.
Yeah, but he's back, and I tell you something else too. They're down to, let's see. Okay, Gaskin says, you know what? Here's the thing. Sean can't come back next week. Hayne is up. Next week, they always carry 3 running backs. Jarryd will be, I'm going to make that prediction right now. The Hayne man will be live and in living color next week. Yeah, they have no choice.
But the thing is, he's a third string. And then you got Reggie Bush, who his little crying ass got slipped on the concrete,
He's
and
out.
then
He's out.
yeah, he's out. Torn ACL,
You got
slipping
three
on
running backs. You got Gaskins, you got Cadet, and now you're down to Hayne. And there's no way they're going to go calling somebody up for the last 2 weeks of the season. He's in. He is in next week.
He has
And
to. I
it
mean,
doesn't do anything to his status with the practice squad either.
he did play rugby, and then I don't think if he got used to the football yet, that's why he probably fumbled a bunch of times. And I mean, this guy, I can tell you right now, this guy he's good for this Niners team because he could run the ball. He's used to running. He's used to getting hit. He actually feels more safer now that he has the pads on and the helmet. And I want to see him out there one more time. See what he could do to this team.
The crowd will go wild. You know what? It looks like the lines build up. Let me see you next week, bro. All right. All right. It's old school 1000. What's up?
What's up, man?
Losing, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Get into your mic a little closer.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Seems like your speed is a little slow.
Can you hear me?
Let's see what you got to say.
All I want to say is I don't want to hear no more, man. I don't want to hear no more people blaming Kaepernick for the mistakes he's made. This offensive line is so garbage. It's, oh my God. This has to be one of the worst offensive lines I've had to ever witnessed in history. It's worse. It's worse than the 2010 Chicago Bears offensive line, man. You remember that?
Everybody does. Jokes like that never get forgotten.
It's ridiculous, man. You know
Okay,
what?
but blame Trent Baalke. That's Trent. That's his offensive line.
Yeah, I know, man. I don't know. You know, to be honest with you, I wish I wouldn't have to say this, but I kind of miss Mikey Apati, man.
I know. You
You
know.
remember Mike?
You go ahead. Yeah, old school. You know what? Your connection seems to be a little weak. So
Wait.
we're gonna have to say goodbye because I don't think it's gonna.
All right,
All right. See you next week, bro. If you get a chance, all right? Maybe we can get a better signal by another hour, okay? Thanks for coming by, man.
all right, man. See ya.
All right. All right.
All right, see ya, man.
All right, bro. Zero.
Hey, Ronville.
Hey, Zero.
Disappointment again.
Yeah, no.
There was only one plus.
What was that?
That the Cleveland Browns actually scored 13 points against the Seahawks in Seattle.
I know. But how many points did Seattle end up scoring?
30.
Yeah, see, that's the only thing that bothers me. I really, but I understand that what's his name wasn't playing. What's their all-pro safety?
Cam Chancellor?
Yeah, Cam wasn't in the game, so yeah, that's one of those things. But anyway, about this game, what do you want to add?
Starting the team over.
Yeah, here's a good start.
I don't know. Gabbert there seems to be two Gabberts. There's Jacksonville Gabbert and then 49er Gabbert.
I don't know. You know what? Here's the thing about that. I feel like this. If you surround Gabbert, let's say you give him back. Let's say we bring back Hyde. Let's see that offensive line look just a tiny bit better. Let's see if our receivers can actually find a way to get separation from their defender on occasion. I still believe, and I've been a big defender of this guy, I still believe he could be hot given the right situation. So I'm not giving up on him just yet.
I'm not, but it's still annoying.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And
I mean, the whole team is annoying to be. If you consider all the drops and bounces and weird things happening. I mean, we get 2 interceptions bouncing off of bodies that should have caught the ball into the arms of the defense. What are the odds? And they score on both occasions. And then you have Anquan Bolden. I've never seen Anquan fumble. This is only the first. I've never seen him do that before. He fumbles the ball. 7 more points. I says, what if the 49ers came out today and played a little less flaw? They would have actually won the game. So there's so many things to blame that game on. You can put Gabbert on the list, but don't put him on top of the list. Put him somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. Are you think Anthony Davis will come back next year like he says?
Well, he says he is. I don't know. I mean, he says he is. I don't know.
It would be nice because we get rid of Pears.
No, Pears is out no matter what. Yeah, no. People need not worry about Pears coming back next year. He's out. He is so out. Anyway, yo, man, we gotta go, and see you next week.
See ya. Hopefully we can get a win.
Yeah, hopefully. All right. Bye. All right, Daniel.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Daniel. Go right ahead, bro.
Well, I was looking at the game, and there's a lot of weird stuff that went on, and I'm sure you probably caught it. And I'm starting to think that there's a conspiracy going on because I have a hint as to what could be. I think there's an intentional sabotage going on among the staff or the coaching, because I tend to see that the Niners do really well towards the fourth quarter, and I think that's because a lot of the times they don't want it seems as they are intentionally sabotaging the team. And the reason why I say that is because they are really strong, but yet they don't show that in the first quarter, and they're giving the team enough time, the opposing team, to outscore them, and then to make it seem less obvious, they go ahead and score in third quarter and fourth quarter. So I'm thinking that there's some kind of intentional, since the whole season is out, they're looking for draft picks. And I know it might seem goofy, but the history of the Niners organization has always been draft picks, exchanging players like pawns and tokens to their teams for exchange for draft picks. So it's almost as if there's more like a business agenda towards actually losing. And I know it's almost contradictory because I even saw in the stands that there are less people even showing up, and it's going to cost the organization more money in the future. But I think that they're trying to salvage that by next year if they have a good enough team to at least perform. So since the season is thrown out, I'm thinking they're trying to shoot for the bottom of the barrel in order to get those picks. I'm just throwing that out there just to see, because I know there's something else there, because some of the plays are just off. I think there's something having to do with that. And another thing is Jeep Chris. He said something they're floating around among the coaches with the execution problem, right? They're like, oh, it's an execution problem. It's not our, playbook. It's not our, all that stuff. But there's like, oh, well, you didn't see how this certain player did that, but we only highlight the negative. So they're trying to pass it off as if the coaches aren't really they're trying to make it, framing it as if it's nothing a big concern. There's less experience in the team and all this other things. So I think there's something off on that as well. I'm not sure with the whole execution quotes that have been flown around, and I think there's just the coaching washing their hands as if they're trying to avoid this big, in my case, again, it's this sabotage going on.
You make a good point, and I hadn't thought about how poorly they played in the first half and come on like gangbusters in the second half, although today it floated right off into the second half. But the middle of that third quarter and fourth quarter was interesting. All of a sudden they can play. They came on like the offense just woke up, as if somebody said, all right, guys, let's go ahead and put some effort into it. You make a good point. There's no way I'd argue with it.
Yeah, and with the whole heart thing, and then there's players that, the old school players, they're consistent. They're there the whole time. But all of a sudden it's like there's a switch that goes on. Like the playbook all of a sudden changes from one quarter to another. So it's as if somehow, they're less performing intentionally for a purpose. And if they're not, it's all business. If they can't win, if they're not going to win, might as well just get something out of this. And they're trying to at least get some of that further down the line as an incentive for the organization.
Otherwise known as tanking. Exactly. It's just bad. All right, bro. Yeah, you make an excellent point. We're gonna go ahead and go and see if we do it. You know what? Let's watch that next week. If the 49ers come out flat and all of a sudden in the second half they look like the Green Bay Packers of last season, we know something's up. That's an excellent point. It could be. Really
yeah,
could
quote
be.
me on that for
All right.
sure.
All right. We'll see you next week, huh?
All right, take it
All
easy.
right. Thanks, man. Is that super?
Yeah, can you hear me?
We can hear you, bro.
Oh, okay. You see when what was it, Acker got beat, Melvin Jones. It was like 3rd and 13 or something.
Hmm.
Well, Acker was pressing, but then Brock was like 10 foot off, so I don't know what's up there. If it was like two different. If they were confused, or it was like some cover 6 bullcrap that they play.
No, that was confusion. Did you see
Yeah.
Brock go? Did you see Brock run toward Acker and start pointing, and he did not look happy?
Yeah,
We
I
had
don't know.
2 moments like that today. Brock, he was chastising Acker, and also Bowman chastising that Corey Lemonier. Okay, go ahead. Don't let me get started on him. Let's go ahead.
I
You go
was
ahead.
gonna start on him. Like, you're like 5 foot out of bounds. Why would you push him? The ref's obviously gonna throw a flag for that bullcrap.
Jesus. God.
Eric Reed getting flattened by Jarryd Bernard like half his size.
That was a
Jimmy-
balance thing, though.
Yeah.
The dude was standing over him like he thought he manned him up, but he didn't. He just, that was so. I wish somebody would holler at him, sit your poop ass, because he actually. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, don't let me get started on him because I was hot.
This press conference is just gonna piss me off even more, but
Yeah, oh yeah.
it'll be like we didn't execute, or this starts with me bullshit that like one player says each week. It'll be a different player this week. And then I don't know why Jim Tomsula would challenge the catch. What's his name? Jones, when it was a clear catch, wasting a timeout. I don't know what he saw there.
True.
And then in the first half, we started with a pass to Bruce Miller. It was like the first play. We get a 10-yard, we get a first down, and then we run it like 3 times and just punt.
That's
I don't understand
that's everybody's favorite guy, Jeep.
I don't get that.
I wonder if his mom is impressed with what he does. I can't imagine anybody in his family. If I was in Jeep's family and somebody asked, your last name is Chris? Are you related to Jeep? Who? Oh no.
And then
No.
I'm sick of Bruce Allington back there. He catches it and then just looks around
And then runs
like where to go. And then he runs backwards like 5 yards, tries to cut back up, just gets run over.
That's him.
I feel they need to put Hayne in.
Anybody.
Obviously, I'm Australian. I'm going to say
Have a
that,
cheerleader
but-
run the ball back. Because here's the thing. Ellington, who taught him that? Patton taught him that. He's got that problem too. I don't know why they think they can beat an entire field of players that have already established a line across the field. This is just a mental problem. That's why you got to blame the coaching.
Yeah.
If I'm the coach, I make it clear to both of these guys, listen, the best way to go is in a straight line. If you can't go in a straight line, curve it. But I don't want to see you guys circling back anymore. If I see that again, I'm sitting you down for the rest of the game. I'm just telling you right now. And let that be the end of it. They'll understand.
All right, that's about it. I think in the off season we need veterans in the locker room. We lost Justin Smith. Who else? Patrick Willis, leaders. There's only like Bowman, Bolden.
Yeah.
I feel like we need some of them for the younger players as well, like Lemonier, flags every week, just crap like that.
Yeah, but Corey won't be there next week, so you gotta. Okay, it's okay to have young people, but you can't have absolute children. Corey Lemonier's got a mental problem. That's 3 weeks in a row that Corey Lemonier has done something outrageously stupid. It is time for Corey Lemonier to take a walk. So he's in his last season. He's not gonna come back next year, so it's okay. Anyway, hey, Super, we got to go, bro.
Yeah,
And
all right.
thanks for coming by, man.
That's all right.
Okay. Sully,
Yo,
you're looking a lot like I'm feeling too, man. This is just frustration.
But I came on while you were laughing, that I was watching your Instagram. You were cracking that up. And honestly, I was sitting here with my boy. He's a Raiders fan, and he's like, "Yeah, we on the Bay now, motherfucker." Oh, all right, listen. If a 6-8 record owns the Bay, then you know what? We good. We good. But it's funny.
But Sully, that's Raider fans though, man. Because see, I was sitting there watching the score, and the Raiders was ahead, and I got all depressed. And then Green Bay finally stopped fooling around. They did win that game, right?
That's all we watched. I turned the Niners game a couple times.
The Packers did. The Packers did win though. Packers
won.
Thank you. Okay, that's all.
Packers gave them that work.
Yeah, because Raider fans could get real stupid, boy, because they're not used to this, man. They don't even know how to act. They're below 500, and somebody told them they have a chance to go to the playoffs, and now they run up to every 49er fan. Now, how you like me now? I'm like, come on, man. Don't nobody like you now.
Aren't y'all trying to use our stadium? Get out of here. Get out of here.
God.
I honestly was going to come on here and just say, we suck and hop off, but I mean,
we do. There's no doubt about that.
We are not that good. Like Gabbert, first off, I was sitting there and I saw something pop up from ESPN. It said 50 attempts, 50 passing attempts.
Did he throw 50 today? Oh, I look at the stats.
30 for 50. He was 30 for 50. What are we doing?
The running game, and I don't know why they went away from the running game because Sean was doing a number in the first half.
I was talking on the phone and I was like, man, how did no one pick this guy up? He's good, and what happened? I don't know.
And then he hurt his knee. Now we're really screwed. And the thing is, as I say, the announcers kept saying, so the 49ers are going to attempt to protect their quarterback by boosting on the run. And Gabbert and Sean was tearing up, boy. Sean 8, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. He was just killing it. And all of a sudden they went to the air and the ball bounces up off I forgot who's the first person. The ball bounced up off the chest and into the other person's arms. But then all the comedy started.
It's so here's the stats. Let me give you some stats and you tell me who you think won the game. 17 first downs to 14 first downs. That's the Niners. We had 17 first downs to their 14. So I'm gonna give you it that way. Niners first, Bengals second. Okay. Total plays 71 to 61.
Okay.
Total yards 318 to 242. Passing yards 263 to 174. Rushing yards 55 to 68. And penalties 11 for 98 yards versus 6 for 45 yards. And possession time, they had a minute more than us, and we had 4 turnovers to their 1.
It's all in the numbers right there. Even if a person didn't watch the game and you didn't tell them to score, you could just about assume what happened on 2 key stats, those penalties. And man.
Those turnovers. I mean, otherwise, honestly, it looked like we were doing well, but we can't finish. And it's not how you start. It's how you finish.
And Sully, we cannot spot teams each and every week 14 points. Why do you have to give up 14 points before you start playing?
Yeah, I don't get that.
That's every week.
But then, and then when we let them, I guess they scored on us, or they had the turnovers, the Bolden turnover, I think.
Yeah, he went over there and fumbled. That's another thing I want to ask you. When's the last time you seen Anquan Bolden fumble?
So he gets a pass.
I just don't think, why do you have to do that today?
I don't know.
I just don't get it.
I didn't even really look at the play. Every time I saw it really off of glance, it looked like he was down. I don't know what happened. Maybe he did fumble.
Just as he went down to the ground, the man pulled the ball out. He just took the ball out of his hands. We were on our way we were about to score a touchdown.
Yeah, that's terrible. So I'm glad I didn't have to go through that pain today because I'm usually like that. I usually have that same face. But it's more so, honestly, man, it is what it is. First round pick. Let's go. Yeah. Let's get the first pick.
Sonny, who you going, man? You've already seen the choices, right? Because we know we need offense. So you got Tunsil there, although he got cut on a domestic charge. So maybe Trent will say, no, I don't really bother any more problem children. And then you got Joey Bosa. We need another player coming off the edge. Or Ronnie Stanley coming out of Notre Dame. If you get Notre Dame, we got 2 guys. We got Stanley and Jalen Smith. I'm not sure how badly we need to add to Bowman, to our inside linebackers, but it's, bring him in. If he's better than Hodges, and so be it, but
Hodges is little.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, I don't know. I don't know who to get. We got a lot of areas. we need honestly a personality.
Yeah.
We need a player with the right personality that has that leadership. Like, those people that you meet that you just want to follow.
Yeah. And you
need
look at you look at some teams, they always have that monster. That monster that everybody follows.
Mm-hmm. They look up to him. He leads well. He's a great leader when you can get other leaders to follow you, right?
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Follow Bowman like that. Bowman is all of that, but they don't seem to rally behind him like that.
They don't rally.
Because look at Corey Lemonier. If Patrick Willis was with us, Corey would not have done that. He knows Willis would have been in his uniform.
We don't have the right personality. I mean, we got Bolden in there, and people say, "Oh, we got a veteran like Bolden." And you got to think Bolden he's playing football to have fun and to rack up some dollars and get his life on. He already won his Super Bowl against the team that he's playing for. I mean,
and he already said he does not go around hollering and screaming in the locker room. He likes to lead by example, and if they can't take cue off of that, that's as much as he's going to do.
So we have 0 leaders. We have a whole bunch of young guys. I can't take Eric Reed as a leader. He just doesn't look like it. He reminds me of Evan Turner. Every time I look at him, I see Evan Turner, and it's just like, y'all suck. So it's like, man,
he's only been around for 3 seasons. Nobody's gonna listen to Eric yet, man. He's got a little bit of pedigree, but it's just not enough time.
He got into I'm starting to realize, like, when you got a good team, you're gonna have Pro Bowlers, even if that guy was just all right. And that's what happened that first year with Eric Reed. He got to the Pro Bowl, and he was just a product of his environment at the time. Like, we were some bad boys on that defense, and nobody could hold us no matter what. I mean, the ball was falling our way. Everything just looked good. I mean, we just need to I think in the draft, we need to draft a coach, a GM.
I thought the draft used to be for players. Sully's drafting coaches.
I'm drafting coaches. I'm drafting 3 coaches.
Would that be great?
Maybe we need to take a break from a coach right now.
Yeah.
We call our own plays.
And just coaches, stay up in the booth, stay off the field, and we'll run it from down here.
Give us suggestions, and we'll just have some backyard fun.
Yeah, because
we got 2 games left.
You aren't going to get those college coaches to leave because they don't want to be bothered with the pressure of the NFL. So, I mean, I just don't understand what they're going to do. Tomsula, from the way the announcers were talking, I agree. They're going to do this because Tomsula stepped in a hellhole. They're not going to hold him fully responsible this season. They'll give him until next year. But after that, if he goes 4 or 5 games in the season, he looks exactly the way he did now, then they can wash their hands of looking like the bad guys. Oh, you're gonna fire because you got the apologists that are going to back Jimmy Tomsula up, saying he was in a bad situation. So they got to wait,
right?
And then we'll see what happens.
Man,
we're in a bad way, Sully. We're in a bad way. We got a lot to look forward to that ain't nothing nice.
And I don't even know what we're playing. Like, usually you know what our plan is. What's our plan?
Yes.
Like, what is the move? What is this? Put everybody on injured reserve?
How about can we put Jeep and Jimmy T on injured reserve too?
Can we put them on a waiver? Get these boys out of here.
It won't work. You can't put them on a waiver. Nobody's going to pick them up. We'll have them back Monday morning.
Put them on a waiver wire. Gosh. Honestly, man, I mean, I don't even know how I feel about Tomsula. Why? Because you put these fools right here.
Yeah.
You helped put them here. Do you really believe in this? Like, there's only so much you can do. If you want to be a fan, Tomsula, then take off your clipboard and whatever you hold. I don't think he holds anything. And go stand in the bleachers and clap it up, because that's all I see him doing. I really don't see him doing anything. You can pay me.
You may have missed it today. Tomsula showed some serious emotion. He was pissed.
I laugh at him.
When Patton did his number that he did last week, when he jumped the gun and was in motion way before he was supposed to be, Tomsula, they had to take the camera off him. He went through a whole list of expletives. It was hilarious. As I'll see, He finally got mad. He joined the party, Jimmy. And you're the one coaching them clowns.
Oh, man, and the thing is, like, I hope one of them at least watches your show. Like, come on.
Oh,
you're in the NFL. You're in the NFL right now. You're supposed to be the best of the best. Regardless if you're the worst team in the NFL, you're still supposed to look like the best of the best out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd almost want to just go ahead and get Keanu Reeves and everybody else and just replacement players. And just get in here and just get rid of these guys and let's just get a whole bunch of random people in here and just play.
So I know wouldn't matter. It would be this. The result can't be any worse.
Can't be any worse. And you know what? It's the coaching too.
Mm-hmm.
It is the coaching too. Why the hell? Like, I turned to the game a few times. I watched a little bit. My daughter would yell at me, "Niners! I want to watch Niners!" So I turned it back.
Yeah.
And she doesn't understand the misery yet, but
how old is she? She's only 2 or 3, right?
2, yeah, she's 2.
Yeah. I think you can fully comprehend it. You can fully comprehend the Niners by at least 3.5.
Oh, she's gonna learn next year.
So,
September, she'll loop right around, be 3 years old, and then she's gonna be like, "Oh, Daddy, why are you so mad?" It's just. I even forgot what I was gonna say, but we're bad.
Yeah,
we're bad. Which is nothing we can do about it.
Mm.
I say just pick up some people all over the place. Pick up some people like they did Sean, the running back.
Yeah.
They just go pick somebody up that's already been here before.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
It would be interesting. And so here's the thing. Next week is going to be the biggest comedy of the year because we're going to have 2 teams trying not to beat each other. Because we play Detroit next week, right?
Oh,
and
buddy.
Detroit's going to be getting off the field. If y'all think you're going to beat us to the first round pick, y'all got nothing coming, man. We'll lay down in the middle of the field. Tackle me, man. I'll hand you the ball as soon as you walk toward me. Because we've been told in no uncertain terms, if you go out there and try to win that game, you will be fired.
Who gets sacked more? That's an over-under. Make a bet. Who gets sacked more?
I know it's going to be a joke. I mean, I can't wait till next Sunday. The Toilet Bowl. This is what it's going to be, man. They just name that game right now. They got the Super Bowl, and then they got this, man, and this is nothing but poop. Because, I mean, we're talking about 2 teams that just suck, and they're going to be playing, and we're in the last 2 games. If this was early in the season, okay, they might try. But the last 2 games, what in the hell are we doing out here trying to win this game?
You know what? Honestly, we're going to get spanked by the Lions.
Anyway, we're
going to get spanked by the Lions because look at what the Browns did to us. You know how sure I was? I'd have put my house on that.
On the Browns winning?
No, on the Niners winning. I'd have put my house on it.
Same here. I thought we had that game. I knew. I was laughing about going in and play. We're going to win 2 in a row, baby.
Yep.
2 in a row. Got our asses handed to us.
I thought we had 2 in a row back to back. We was going to come in here, a little bit of Nalgas and get it going. We was going, man. And I guess we missed the field goal, so we had a chance today still.
Yeah. They found a way to blow the last few minutes. So, it was just a joke. Anyway, so I got another body here. Okay, I didn't even know it. I thought I was getting ready to say goodbye.
He just hopped in. He saved by the bell.
Sully, man, come on back, man. I always love when you come on in, man. So
yeah, man, I'll be here. Hopefully, I catch it.
Yeah, come back next week because we got to laugh about this game in Detroit, man. Because that's gonna be fun to talk about. Because I already know we ain't going anywhere, so I want to see just how bad it could get.
I hope you know what's gonna happen. We're gonna end up winning, and they're gonna play with our emotions, and we're gonna need to take pills after 16 weeks to get our mind right back where we need it to be. Oh man.
Straight.
All right, Ron, bro.
All right, Sully.
Take it easy.
See you next time, bro. Thanks. All right, Timmy Smith. You still there, man?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, okay, I think I'm good.
All right, Tim. So, Tim, what do you got to say about this game, man?
I don't know. Well, if you know, I'm a Seahawk fan. Just saying.
This figures. The last guy I talked to today is a Seahawk fan. Yes, Tim, and congratulations. And what else? Yes. Tim?
Like my phone just kept like.
Tim, you're breaking up, Tim. Tim? Okay.
Maybe a bit.
Tim?
Yes.
Yeah, Tim, there's something going on with your connection. What else did you want to add?
Oh, I think Blaine started when he first started. He was playing pretty good, but it was surprising that he went from like actually being probably better than Kaepernick this season to like throwing 4 interceptions.
Yeah, 2 of those interceptions were absolutely not his fault. The last one was for sure his fault. He was too late on that throw. So yeah, I give him credit for. How many did he have today? Was it 3 or 4? I give him credit for 2, but 2 of those I give one of those to Vance McDonald, and the other one as well. It bounced off of somebody's chest. Balls bouncing off of people's numbers, I refuse to give that to the quarterback. But the other 2, yeah, they were his.
Yeah, I've only seen the stat.
Yeah, 2 of them were absolutely not his fault. 2 of them were. All right, Tim. Listen, good luck with your playoff run, and we're going to go. Your connection's a little rough here. All right? Tim? Okay. Anyway, let us now reflect upon...
Good talking.
Let us reflect upon this season being a total wash. And as I say, at this point, it really doesn't matter. It is what it is. And we'll see you next week as we face the Detroit Lions. And I can't wait to see what happens on this one. This is going to be hilarious. I'm out. I can't even holler today. See you next week. I tried to hold my tears. I think I'm going to lose it. Ah!